As a young boy growing up in the foothills of the Wasatch Mountains, I often found many things to do. Some good, some fun, and some good and fun. On this summer day, a friend of mine who lived out of town, and whom I took great pleasure in hanging with when he was in town, showed up with a treasure trove of good and fun. By good and fun, I mean a couple of packages of firecrackers. Now, not only were firecrackers against the law, they were also against the rules, at least at my house, which is exactly what made them good and fun to a couple of teen boys and a little brother. Now, another thing that was strictly against the rules in my house was playing with matches. Naturally, I knew where all of the matches were, but on this particular day my mother was home and in the kitchen, which meant I couldn't get to the matches. That, however, was a meager problem when it came to lighting fireworks, particularly for a clever and inventive boy, especially on a bright sunny day in the summer in the Wasatch Mountains. And I knew just the tool, and I had one. A glorious, fairly high-powered magnifying glass, which was given to me by my grandfather. Surely not for the intention I was using it for. Nevertheless, it was a rather generous gift, and one I planned to put to good use. Now my friend liked to light firecrackers, but did not have the patience that it took to focus a beam of sun through a magnifying glass to a fine point on a very thin fuse. This naturally meant that it was my job to light all of the fuses, to which I was very happy to perform. We proceeded to expend as many firecrackers as we could, in the most clever ways we could find. We found several anthills. We found various toys to tie them to. We even attempted to trick a grasshopper into landing on one. It failed, but we did give it our best shot. Eventually, we were down to our last firecracker, and we had to put it in something glorious. We searched high and low and lower, and found something. You see, in the field next to my house, my uncle raised cows for beef. These cows left behind lots of glorious, juicy cow pies. Yes, the perfect spot to put a firecracker. It was going to be amazing. We stuck the firecracker in, lit the fuse, and jumped back. The fuse sputtered and went out. Not to be deterred, you see, this was our last one, and it absolutely must go off. And my friend, who so willingly provided the firecrackers, and my little brother, watched from a safe distance. I focused the sun into a fine beam. That fine beam touched the end of a very short fuse, which burned very rapidly. With a loud pop, I came to a sudden realization. My face was far too close to an explosive cow pie. I doubt I need to explain what followed, but I can tell you what cow manure tastes like, and my brother to this day still nearly dies laughing every time he thinks about it.